welcome back! Today I'm here to tell you some bad news. You know that feeling you have when, for example, you maybe have a job interview in English, or you have an unexpected work trip that you have been invited to, or there is someone that is coming from abroad and maybe it's your friend's friend or your boyfriend's friend, your girlfriend's friend, and they really want you guys to have dinner together and talk. So all these situations have one thing in common. They will expect you to communicate in English, to talk in English, and to be able to hopefully understand what the other person is saying to you. All these situations probably make you feel anxious and nervous and very, very insecure. Like, confidence is really lacking here. Lacking is when you don't have it. So the confidence is lacking, is not there at all. The bad news is, I'm sorry, this feeling will probably stay there with you for a very long time, if not forever, okay? For some people, when they have a more extroverted personality, this feeling doesn't last very long. You know, it doesn't last very long. It comes in the beginning and it goes very quickly. However, for people like me, I am not an extroverted person. I am more of an introverted person. I'm a perfectionist. I want to make sure that I do things as perfect as I can. So for me, this feeling lasted for a very, very long time, for years. And it still kind of lingers. To linger means to stay, you know, to stay. This feeling still lingers, kind of, in a different way, but it does. I know I'm not going to have trouble understanding a different person. I know I'm not going to have trouble to talk at all about anything, even if I don't know the technical vocabulary. So what? I will make myself understood and I will be able to ask really clever questions. However, this is not a logical thing. This is not rational, it's not logical, it's just a feeling we have when we have to learn something new, and this new thing is massive and it represents so much in our lives. I think it's kind of connected to trauma. In my case, as you know, I moved to another country with no English and I had to learn. I had no choice. I was going to school, you guys. I had no choice, right? So I think it's a bit of a trauma, probably. But with you, if you're learning English and you finally have an opportunity to be in contact with English and you have this horrible, overwhelming, negative feeling, take a moment, all right? Take a moment, take a deep breath and realize that this is normal. This will last for a long time because you're learning, because it's difficult, because it's a new language, because it's a little bit of trying to figure out who you are in English. Because the person you are when you talk in your first language is not the person you are when you talk in English or in another second or third language. You will have to figure some things out. And it's a really strange journey, but it's really interesting also. So my tip for you, and it's not a tip actually, it's a very important piece of advice for you, is when you have those situations, a job interview for example, and you have an intermediate level English, I mean, you watch some stuff in English, you understand, you probably can communicate a little bit, go for it. Go for it, okay? Just do it. If you fail, it doesn't matter, but if you pass, then it's not just about passing on an interview and hopefully getting that job you want, but it's also a feeling about your English. Oh my goodness, like I knew more English than I anticipated, than I expected, and this feeling is amazing. I always say this to my students because I tell them how their English is individually, but when they have an opportunity to test it without me, that's when they realize what's happening, and it's amazing. Do it, don't be afraid, because you will never be quite ready. You'll never be quite ready. Quite ready is like really ready. You'll never be quite ready. You'll never feel quite ready, because it's something new. It's something, the person can say anything to you that you don't know, that you don't expect, and you're just gonna have to go with it, and that's exciting, that's fun, so do it. All right, if you have the chance to travel abroad for work, do it. The chance to attend an event for work in English, do it. The chance to talk to a native person for whatever reason, do it. It will be hard, but you might surprise yourself. And that's where the excitement from learning English is, surprising yourself and realizing that your English is not the same today as it was yesterday. If you're doing something to improve your English, it is improving. All right, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.